Well, hello there, music friends. So good to see you today. The name of that piece is Bourrée 1, and it was written by a man named Johann Sebastian Bach. Bach was a German man, and he wrote in the 1700s, or sometimes we call it the 18th century. This was one of his cello suites. And so the cello is a string instrument, and it's in the same range as bassoon, so I like playing the cello suite because it fits well into the range of my instrument. Good to see you today. Let's warm up our voices. Stand up, music friends. Do, mi, do. Do, mi, do. Mi, so, la. Mi, so, la. La, so. So, mi. Mi, fa, mi, re. Re, so, do. All right, very good. By the way, can you tell me the name of this instrument? Most of you should know it. I've played it for you before, and I play this a lot. This is called a bassoon. It is a member of the woodwind family. And specifically, it's a member of the double reed woodwind family because of the reed that I play here. Similar to that of the oboe and English horn, and it's a difficult instrument to play. So this is not a 6th grade band instrument. I would suggest that you play flute or clarinet or saxophone a year or two, and then switch to bassoon if you're interested in it. So this is the bassoon. I will also play the mystery melody. So let's hear that now. Let's see if you recognize it, and we'll talk about it later. Think you know it? We'll talk about it a little bit later in the lesson. Okay, 5th grade music friends, let's learn some piano notes with Mozart Mouse. The first one is middle C. We should remember that from ukulele days. The next one is D, letter D. It's the one just below the first line of the treble clef staff. The next one is the first line, and that is letter E. Remember the saying for the lines? Every good boy does fine. First line is E. First line is the bottom line always. Always count from the bottom up. The next one is first space in the treble clef staff. The first space is letter F. Now these spaces spell a word. F-A-C-E. That spells the word face. This is letter F. The next one is the second line of the treble clef, or G clef. This is the letter G. Take a look at that. See how the treble clef goes up, and then it comes down, and it swirls around this particular second line. And that is why it's named G clef. because it centers around the G line. So this is letter G. Now we have some bass clef notes to look at. This is second space. The saying for the spaces is all cars eat gas. So the second word was cars. Well, that starts with letter C. This is a C in the bass clef. It's also known as F clef. These two dots come around the fourth line, and this line is F. So if there's a note on that line, that's an F. We'll actually talk about that in just a little bit. So this is third line, 1, 2, 3. The saying for the lines of the bass clef staff, great, big, dogs, fight, animals. This is letter D. Third space, well, all cars eat gas. This is letter E in the bass clef or F clef. Oh, we have these dots over the note head and below the note head. These dots are called staccato. Staccato. I'll show you the spelling of that. Kind of a neat. See that? Staccato. You play staccato notes short, separated, or detached. So if I'm playing staccato, think of it like this, very spaced. Instead of, if we had staccato, we would do this. Hear that difference? That is how you play staccato. Here's letter F. Let's take a look. It's the fourth line up in the bass clef, also known as F clef. See the dots? They are hovering around the fourth line, and there's a fourth line note, the F. That's why this is also known as the F clef. Great big dogs fight animals. F. And the next one, letter, this is a fourth space. Let's figure it out. All cars eat gas. This is letter G. Letter G. And we're back to middle C. All right, so this is a good time to grab your piano sheet, if you have it, your piano keys practice sheet, or if you have a piano or keyboard, to go ahead and sit in front of it so we can begin. The first thing I want to do is just read the story. So we've got this story, which goes like this. Early the next morning, Mozart Mouse was still asleep, dreaming of his orchestra piece. The sound of staccato notes kept interrupting his dream. Then he woke up. It wasn't staccato notes he was dreaming about. It sounded like it was raining again. He ran to the window to look out. "Come see this," he cried to his friends. "The raindrops are bouncing off the ground. They look like they are dancing." Everyone gathered around to see the dancing raindrops. Elgar E. Elephant sighed. "Another rainy day," he asked. "When will it ever stop?" We had a little bit of rain yesterday at our house. So, this is called Dancing Raindrops. Let's talk about some of the features of this piece. We are using both hands, so you can see that the stem's down, bass clef, this is all left hand, and then later in the piece, when the stems are up and you're in the treble clef, you are using your right hand. Time signature. We know this, we've talked about it many times. The top 4 means 4 beats in the measure. Bottom 4 means the quarter note gets 1 beat. Of course, the treble or G clef, the bass or F clef here. See this beam? This is called the grand staff. This means that we put treble clef and bass clef together. And that is common when you're playing piano because you're using both hands. Pardon me. Now let's look at the dynamic. We have M, F. Anyone know what that is? MF, music friends, means mezzo forte. And mezzo forte translates from Italian, it means moderately loud. Now, you tell me, is moderately loud louder or softer than just loud? Pardon me. The answer is mezzo forte is a little bit softer than forte. So we don't have to play it too loud, but it will have a nice full sound. We also have quarter notes in here and some quarter rests. Look at the dots. We talked about that before on the flashcards. Those are called staccato. So when we play them, we want separation and detachment, space, bounce. Rest. 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 Now take a look here. At the end, we have this curved line. See that curvature? That curved line is called a slur. And a slur is the opposite of staccato. Slur means we connect the notes together and make them very smooth. I'll show you what that sounds like right now. I'll start on that G. You see the difference? I started the first 5 notes as slurring, and then the last 3 are separated as staccato. We also have bar lines dividing up the measures of 4/4, right? There's these vertical lines or bar lines. And then we have this double line at the end. That's called an end line. Now you notice there's no dots. If there were dots there, it would be a repeat and we would go back and play again. However, it is not. It's just called music end. So when we get here, we just stop. All right, let's do this. So first thing I want you to do is count and clap these rhythms with me. As I point to them and count them, you will clap them and count them. Here we go. And I want you to actually say them in the style of staccato or slur. So for example, here, I want you to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of 1, 2, 3. Well, that's not how we play it. We play it with separation. I want you to actually count it and say it with that same separation that you would do. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Get ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you hear me sing the slur differently? How I connected those notes with the way I said them? I want you to do the same thing. Okay, now let's point to the notes. You can do this with pointing to the video. Let's do this together. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's how it goes. Let's go on to step 3. Play the finger numbers in the air and count aloud evenly. Now, music friends, this is the time I want to explain something to you. You notice that we've got 2 notes playing at the same time. This is called harmonic intervals. We're making harmony. We're just playing both those notes at the same time. It's nothing overly difficult. We have to figure out what notes they are. It's 1 and 3. You read from the bottom, so it's E and G. Well, we'll find the E. You know how to find E. And there's G. We play them together. And that is how you play those notes. You go. Now look at the next measure, F and G. So then you would go F and G together, and that's how you play this measure. Then you go back to E, G, and it gives that nice harmony. All right, so let's do this. Finger numbers in the air And let's do them together. I will put my hand here while we do it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm counting. Let's do that again. 1, 2, ready, and go. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, rest. You notice that I sang in the same style, staccato, and then transitioning to legato or slur at the end. All right, now let's play it. Do the same thing. Now we're going to actually play it on your keyboard. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, rest. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 1, 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, rest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, rest. Now let's do the note names. Say the note names while we play it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. G, G, E, C, E, G, E, G, E, G, F, G, F, G, F, G, E, G, E, G, E, G, C, C, E, G, C, E, C, E, C, E, G, F, E, D, C, C, C. All right. Now let's sing it. There's words there. Let's sing it while we play it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rain drops dancing on the ground. See them splash up and down. Looks like they are having fun. Wonder when they will be done. There you go, music friends. Nice job, 5th graders. Music friends, think back to the fall when we were doing the Pine Nut Song. Now, the Pine Nut Song is a song that some of our local Indian tribes do when they harvest the pine nuts. They take the pine nuts and they share them with other tribes in Nevada and Northern California, and they sing this song. Here we go. Ooh. Here's our first note. We start up here. You remember it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, pakabado bonzi, pakwabigina, pakwabado bonzi, pakwabigina. Tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, tuba bonzi, pakabado bonzi, pakwabigina, pakabado bonzi, pakwabigina. Music friends, nice job. So, let's think back to our mystery melody. At the beginning of the lesson, Mr. Benson played this beautiful instrument called the bassoon, and I played a melody for you, and I asked you to think about what it could be. Well, what's your guess? The answer is the Imperial March. This piece was written by John Williams for the Star Wars movies, specifically Episode 5, which was titled The Empire Strikes Back. That movie was filmed in 1980. And so whenever Darth Vader enters the scene, you hear this song. It's also known as Darth Vader's theme. So I want you to grab your shaker, if you have one, and I want you to go and play and accompany me with the rhythms that I'm playing. So go ahead, so like, bum, 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 bum. Here we go. I'll play it, you shake it. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Air high fives. Music friends, what did we do today? Well, we warmed up our voices with solfege echoes. We identified the bassoon, a double reed member of the woodwind family. We identified piano notes. We heard a mystery melody. We were musicians on the piano. We sang the Pine Nut song with motions. And we discovered that mystery melody, which is called the Imperial March, also known as Darth Vader's theme, from the movies titled Star Wars. My music friends, it is time for Mr. Benson to say goodbye to you. And not just for this week, for a little while. We are at the end of our semester, and we are soon going to be on summer break. I pray that you will all stay healthy and safe, as well as your families. Music friends, these videos will remain on my YouTube channel, so during the summer, you are most welcome to come back to them at any time and watch them as many times as you would like. Until we meet again, my music friends, have a musical day, and let's close with our goodbye song. Ready? Goodbye, everybody, yes indeed, yes indeed, yes indeed. Let's make music, yes indeed, yes indeed, my friends. Goodbye, boys and girls. Goodbye, music friends.